Meanwhile, a major report out today on what exactly was seized by the FBI during its raid of Trump's Mar-a-Lago estate. This new information is from the Washington Post. They're reporting some of the materials contain details of a foreign nation's nuclear capabilities. You see it there. Now, Trump not mentioning that report today, but saying in part, quote, not only did the FBI steal my passports in the FBI raid and break in my home, Mar-a-Lago, but it has just been learned through court filings that they also improperly took my complete and highly confidential medical file and history. For reaction now, we welcome in Republican Congressman of Wisconsin, Tiffany. Congressman, good to see you. Thanks so much for coming on here. So now we have this new report, and it seems to be somewhat of a slow leak. Again, an unnamed source. Not sure how this information, at least, is getting out as far as what is being seized. But now you have that the Washington Post says that foreign nuclear information was among those documents. Your thoughts on where this is going? It seems to be the news outlets have more information than most.
Yeah, it seems to be adjudication by leak is what is going on at this point. And I mean, let's be real clear what's going on here. And this goes back to President Biden's speech last Thursday, is that they want President Trump to be the face of this election. President Biden, he holds up the shiny ball. Look over here, President Trump, MAGA Republicans, rather than talking about inflation, talking about energy, border security, crime, all those things that Americans care about, they're trying to change the subject. And they're trying President Trump via leak at this point.
And if I can move on to this as well, and something else that continues to happen are these COVID briefings. To pivot to that, there was a major moment yesterday that's got a lot of folks talking here. We'll play it for you. The White House COVID response team, and this particular soundbite is getting a lot of attention. Here's that.
I really believe this is why God gave us two arms, one for the flu shot and the other one for the COVID shot.
It's quick, but it's got a lot of folks talking about it. It comes as the White House is looking to include $47 billion in emergency spending for the latest spending bill. That includes COVID pandemic funding. But that was Dr. Ashish Jha there, part of the COVID response team. Again, saying, I really believe this is why God gave us two arms, one for the flu shot and the other one for the COVID shot. Your reaction, Congressman, to that messaging?
The first thing that the federal government health agencies should do is put all the information out there that has been garnered over the last 2 years, including different ways in which to be able to treat COVID, which Senator Johnson in my state of Wisconsin has been in the forefront of emphasizing. Let's have real medicine before the American people, rather than this continued federal push to dictate to people what how their health should be treated and their health concerns should be treated. And I just think that they really need to get out of this business at this point and allow more information to get out there. And that's ultimately what this should be all about, whether it's Mar-a-Lago or this. Give the American people all the information, let them make the decisions rather than stifling information as the federal government health agencies have done. And by the way, there should be full hearings after this next election in regards to, are our federal health agencies actually serving us? Are they serving us wisely, the American people?
I'll end with this. You have a proposed for the Grain for America Act, if I'm saying that right. It has to do with boosting farm production, the Grain for America Act. Yeah. Talk to me about this. Maybe some viewers haven't heard about it. Why is it important?
Yeah, so there's something called the Conservation Reserve Program, CRP, and it pays farmers to idle land from production. It's been used for decades here in America. But when you look at what's going on around the world, Sri Lanka, the Netherlands, places like that, where you see this green fantasy that they want to stop or they want to hinder agricultural production by not utilizing fertilizer, I think it becomes even more important that America be the grower of food for not just the United States, but for America. So what this bill does is it puts a hold for 1 year on new enrollees into the CRP program. In other words, let's make sure we're producing all we can here in America, but because with food shortages looming, we need to be producing everything we can in America.
All right, we'll leave it right there. More information online about that. Republican Congressman Tiffany of Wisconsin joining us live. Congressman, thank you.
Thank you, Sean.